Hello, this is Bobby the Wandering Wanderer, and this is here. Do they have a permit for all this stuff, and who allowed them to do this? Because if I follow their signs, I might be violating a city ordinance, which is hard to find on their website, and I have to do that bigger. But as you can see here, sidewalk is closed, and cross here, and there's a big block to your vision of the road coming this way. So if we cross here, and you see there is no crosswalk, and you see traffic coming that way, and traffic can come from that way, and this is not a crosswalk. There is a road, but is this considered a valid intersection to cross? And my camera is probably making you zigzag. And I'm looking to make sure I don't get run over. And then they cross here, and where they say cross here, if I'm in a scooter, how do I get here? So I have to go that way to get up these ramps. And that gets into another thing about the accessibility of Oklahoma City to people in wheelchairs and scooters, and that ties into the story I'm covering, not this one, but another one, about the lifts and birds, limes and birds from Lyft and Uber that litter the sidewalks in the city of Oklahoma City, and there we go. And I'm here, and I'm just doing this in a short video for context, and then we'll get over to the other side, and we'll show you here in a video that this side is not accessible to handicapped people in wheelchairs or other mobility type devices, and possibly even a walker would be a problem. Yep, and right now we don't have any homeless people sleeping under the bridge. That's yet another thread. And who knows, the Blair Witch Project does videos like this choppy because my devices are what they are. And that gets into yet another article, and I'm running for president, declared. Don't have my name on any ballots yet, but I am officially registered by the Election Commission of the United States of America for president for 2028. And that's a disclosure here, and who knows if this is going to be big enough that I have to put it on YouTube, and that's what I'm going to do, and then that makes this more available. And if nobody knows to search for it, it's not, because Google security is a word I'm calling clunky. And so we see here and there, and sometimes the sidewalk closed sign is knocked down or missing, and I think I might see it folded down over there, but we'll go over the other side once we get there. But as you can see here, this is sidewalk closed, so I couldn't get there, and now I can't get there in my wheelchair or my mobility scooter. And if I go up here and then come back, see here again, accessibility of Oklahoma, that's another thread that is big and was covered by the Oklahoman. That's where I'm sending this to, I think. But anyway, as you can see here, and how is a wheelchair going to fit through here? And if they declare this thing is ADA compliant, they are lying. And we just have a new mayor that was elected by a landslide, and I voted in that election. And are there really only 38,000 registered voters in the city of Oklahoma City? Because that's all that voted for mayor. And with that, and just a few other people on the ballot, and in the district where I was, that's the only thing on the ballot. And having just one part-time mayor on the ballot, does that turn off the election? And does that rig it bigger than what Donald Trump can say is fraud? And that gets into political speech, and I'm running for president in 2028, and I'm not on any ballots as of yet. And right now, folks, is this construction site for this video. And I have some pictures of a couple other places where they blocked the sidewalk, and they didn't say cross here, and didn't announce where you're supposed to cross. And as you can see, more accessibility problems in the city of Oklahoma City. And here we go up. We're at Oklahoma. We're on 6 between Broadway and Oklahoma Avenue. Yep, and this is probably a really choppy video that you need to do something with, and hopefully you have some video stabilization software. If this, and I'm sending it to a newspaper anyway, so hopefully you can watch it without getting dizzy. It's now here, and then that's also part of this thing, where these and those don't match up, and I'm going to follow up because they fixed the one on 10th and Lincoln, and the walk sign is on. And that's the other thing, those things are not working, all of them. And so you don't know if the ones that you press are actually working, and even not actually be working, and other things that make Oklahoma less accessible. And we'll see here. And I documented this earlier this year, last year, December, when I documented a lot of this stuff. And so here, And you see even on this side, the sidewalk is not what I would consider accessible. And we have to look up the ADA rules and city ordinances that are difficult to find on the city website. And that's why I need a big reporter to help me with this stuff. And again, I'm a declared candidate for president, not on any ballot as of yet. It is 2026, and I'm just putting my campaign together and getting my political party together, and that's called For America. And we're working, and we're in the process of doing apartment hunting because I was in VA emergency housing, and they sent a big biography of Bobby that is huge, and that requires you to come and say hi to me. And we'll see if they move the sign, because as you can see here, the sign was here. Well, not where I'm at, here, but here, pretty much at this barrier is my pictures that are in another document that I'm going to send you. Hopefully you can attach Word documents or read Word documents attached to an email. Because I don't have a big public space that's available until I can. And so they used to have a sidewalk closed sign here. Now I see that sidewalk closed sign is gone. So here I am, I'm still tooling. I can see there's a fence up ahead. And I'm here, and I didn't see one there at the intersection. As you see, there's evidence of people at least eating here, and they probably sleep here. And so I get here, and I'm going. And as you can see, their sidewalk closed sign is gone. So you just have to be intuitive and see this big fence that says sidewalk closed. So at least they're not directing you to cross where, as you can see here, there's a drop off. And I'm going to go ahead and end this video because it explored to do that. And I will see you when I see you. Thank you. Bye.